Hey there guys, it's CreationZilla here with another video. Today we are going to do a collection update, which has been posted for about a year and a half now, and a lot has changed. So, let's get started. Start up with the top shelves and then go down to the bottom. So starting with the top shelf, we have Bandai Creation 12-inch Final Wars Godzilla, Bandai 1954 Godzilla, both of them, the Showa Godzilla, Tridmasters 90s Godzilla, Fusion Burning Godzilla, Bandai Creation first release Burning Godzilla, Bandai Godzilla 2000, Bandai Godzilla 2001, those are Creation, Smash and Tailstrike Godzilla 2014, Bandai Creation 2014, Bandai Creation Hedorah, Bandai Creation Mechagodzilla, Bandai Creation King Caesar, G-Fantas exclusive 3D printed G-Fantas figure from G-Fest, Godzilla Island series Mothra Larva, Bandai Creation Space Godzilla, Bandai Creation Destroya, let's see, that is the Bandai Creations King Ghidorah, that is the Bandai Creation 2001 King Ghidorah, that's the NECA Knife Head. There is the 12-inch Grand King Ghidorah alongside the theater exclusive Mothra Leo and the theater exclusive 2001 Baragon alongside the 2004 Aim Gears from Final Wars theater exclusive. And then over there is the Bandai Creation Kiryu Mechagodzilla 2003. Going over to the next shelf, we have Namegon from Bandai, from the Ultraman series, Ultra 500 series Ultraman, Bandai Mecha Bolton, Bandai, this is the Bolton from Ultraman Cosmos, from Planet Bolton, that's Neo Bolton, that is Takong, Bandai, 500 series Fire Golza and Super COV / Gobu. That's Ultraman Agul version 2 Bandai Hero series. This is the Bandai Garanda, and here's the Bandai Kaiser Dubiyoshi, alongside a Godzilla Raid Skin magnet and a little postcard from the Wax Museum in Gatlinburg. Here is a shirt that I got for Christmas, I believe, maybe it was my birthday, that my uncle made me, and it says my other shirt is a Godzilla shirt, which is funny because this is a Godzilla shirt as well. So before we move on to comics and films and stuff, I'll go ahead and go to the hanging pictures I have and stuff. So here is a wall scroll of Rin and Lin the Vocaloids. My friend gave me this when his broke. This one came broken in the mail, so it's not hanging up, it's just in between the two pieces of wood. Here is the Aereo Soul Project custom Godzilla 1954 spray painted cardboard that I have, that my mom got me 2 years ago, maybe it was last year, at the Indiana Toy and Comic Expo. Up here we have the NECA 1954 Godzilla, the NECA 1994 Godzilla, the NECA Burning Godzilla, and the NECA 2014 Godzilla. And then here is a custom painting done by Chev of Godzilla, Ultraman, and Mr. E.G. I can't pronounce his last name correctly, so I'm not going to do it to not be rude. With an one of the Exilian ships, a fighter plane, and a tank, done in a nice style. Down here we have my display case, and starting with the display case, back here we have Final Wars Gigan, SH Monster Arts, Revoltech Baragon 1963 maybe? I know he's from Frankenstein Conquers the World. That is the first issue NECA Gypsy Danger. Yeah, he's here with the expensive figures because he can't stand on his own on the shelf like the NECA Knifehead can. Here is the SH Monster Arts Mogira and Special Color Godzilla. They are fighting. And I'm still getting used to lighting with this, so bear with me here. There is the SH Monster Arts Fire Rodan, or Radon if you go by how the movie pronounces it, and the Revoltech Showa Geigen, which was my first ever articulated figure. Down here we have my favorite SH Monster Arts, and one of my favorite figures in my collection, the SH Monster Arts Gamera, alongside the Ultra Act Ultraman Jack. This is the Ultra Act Thunder Gridman from the Gridman television series, but I do not have the Gridman figure, so he won't be appearing in anything until I get that figure. Here is the Ultra Act Ultraman Mebius. This is the first run. This isn't version 2 or the Fire. And then the Godzilla 2014 Spitfire Edition SH Monster Arts with the Muto head, which is really neat. They really need to make a Muto figure. Let's see, down here we have my anime shelf so far, with my favorite anime of all time, Uruwaru Rumano, complete series on DVD, the Figma Asuna from Arc 1, Season 1 of Sword Art Online, and the Figma Undyne Asuna from Sword Art Online 2, Arcs 2 and 3. She was also in the Extra Edition film. And then down here are just all the boxes for the more expensive figures and everything like that. So we're going to take another quick look at the shelving unit that I got. Here it is as a whole. Well, I might post some pictures of this afterwards. Alrighty, moving on, we have the Godzilla Island Fire Rodan or Radon. He's not up there just because his wingspan is too huge. Here's the Destruction City, or Pack of Destruction, with the 8-legged Muto and Godzilla 2014 from the new film. Moving up to this shelf, we have my comics and G-Fan issues and all that kind of good stuff. So, let me get up here again. Here's the newest issue of G-Fan, and then the previous issue. 111, 110, 109, 108, and then I have 2 issues of 107. And I think my G-Fan expires the end of this year, so I'll have to get that renewed for another 2-year subscription. And G-Fan is amazing. I'm glad I was able to subscribe to that. Right here we have the official program book for the 2015 G-Fest. Speaking of G-Fest, here is my tag from G-Fest of last year. I will not be making it to the 2016 G-Fest, but I will be making it to the G-Fest 24 next year, 2017. And I've got some projects in mind that I'd like to do, and I'm definitely going to enter the film contest. Here's a Godzilla cup that my friend got me. Alrighty. Here are the comics I have. Godzilla Rulers of Earth, number 17. This is number 16. Number 15. Number 10. Number 7. Number 4. And then here are the 2 Godzilla Legends I have. Godzilla Legends 1 and 2. I'll just put all those back. So those are my comics. I don't collect a lot of the Godzilla comics, just because I don't get to the comic book store very often, but when I do, I try to pick up a couple. Alrighty. Here we have a special card from... For those of you who remember, I won the Monstrosities Anniversary Contest, and they all sent me a card. So when you open it at Rars... And they all were very nice, and they all wrote me little notes. So that was very nice of them. And this is one of my... Out of everything that came in that whole video, this has probably got to be my favorite thing, just having notes written from them. That was very nice. Here is the Symphonic Fury pamphlet, also signed by Kawotani, which is an amazing composer. I mean, for me, he's up there with Akira Ifukube and John Williams. Both of them are fantastic, but I mean, Kawotani, I mean, he did the music for my favorite movie of all time, Godzilla, Mothra King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack, and he also did the music for the Gamera trilogy. So I'd like to hear his work again. Maybe in this new film, it'd be kind of neat to hear his work. I'll find the picture and post my picture that I took with him, and I'll insert it somewhere around here. Here are my 2 Godzilla books / graphic novels that I have. This is the Godzilla Awakening graphic novel, which is the prequel to the 2014 film. And here is Godzilla Saves America, one of my first ever Godzilla merchandise pieces. And then here is just a little goofy thing that I made that I will have in the description below. If you want to really test your friends out or teach somebody about Godzilla, NHK World did a The Amazing World of Tokusatsu Japanese special effects video. And I made a little video guide like you would see in schools and stuff. So the enormous monster goes back blank years. During the war, Mr. E.G. was commissioned by the government to make a film about blank. And then there's, I believe, 50 fill-in-the-blank questions. And then at the end I say, here's some written questions like, the newest Hollywood Godzilla film used CGI, computer-generated images, rather than traditional tokusatsu. Many people were disappointed by this, and thought of it as an insult to the legend of Godzilla. A. Why do you think this? B. If you have seen the 2014 film, what were your opinions of the film and its lack of tokusatsu? And then number 2 is, now that you know the incredible amount of work, effort, and care put into these films and television series, has your view of the genre changed? Do you now appreciate the type of special effects rather than a cheesy 60s movie cliche? Mark 1. If no, please explain. Yes, I understand, or no. And then, if you've seen any forms of tokusatsu, Godzilla, Gamera, Ultraman, etc., please list them below and give a short description of your thoughts. So then, if you want to sign it for your buddy, you can. So if anybody's interested in this, I will have this both on the Facebook page and in the description below. So yeah, that's just a little video guide I did. There's all the comics again. And before we go over to the last part of the collection update, I'll do a quick glance over all the figures again. Here's the display shelves. Alright, and for the last part of this will be films, manga, books, games, and the posters. So to start out with that, we have the Godzilla 1954 poster, the Destroy All Monsters poster, the Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 1991 poster, the Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 poster, the Godzilla vs. Megaguirus poster, and down here is my ticket for the premiere night of the 2014 film. I don't have a poster for that, so I'll put it there. The poster for Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack, my favorite film. And then over here is a... Ooh, the glare on that is bad. I'll post pictures of this, but this is a piece that Matt Frank did. And it's got all of the Godzillas. Oh, that's a little better. From 1954 up to 2014. So yeah, there are the posters and artwork. I also have a Gypsy Danger versus, or Gypsy Danger and Gamera versus the Gauss that will go up here once I get a, what's that called? A frame for it. Alright, up here we have the little chibi series for the Godzilla monsters. So, 90s Godzilla, Mothra, Gigan, King Ghidorah, Mechagodzilla 2, Destroya, 2014 Godzilla, Pose A, and Muto A, which is the male flying Muto. And then a little Taco Bell Godzilla 1998 toy, or Zilla. Here are the first 2 issues for the Ultraman manga, which I highly recommend. It's not extremely kaiju filled, but I think fans of both Ultraman Tokusatsu and that genre in general will enjoy that. Here are volumes 1 through 4, and then 5 of Attack on Titan, alongside Aaron's Key from the series. Here's a Sword Art Online wristband, and then Kirito and Asuna lanyards that I have. With music, this is John Williams, 1969 through 99, and then 2 soundtracks. Well, 1 soundtrack. Godzilla vs. Mechaguirus, the soundtrack, and the 1954 through 1975 film scores, which is really funny because on here everybody except for Mothra is actually in place. So that's Mothra from the 1992 film Godzilla Mothra Battle for Earth, or just Mothra vs. Godzilla. I'll set those down here. Over on this side, we have Pacific Rim and Godzilla 2014, the novelizations, which are fantastic. I recommend you read them. They are much better than the films. You can't beat a film's visual, but you can definitely beat a film's story when you're reading a book. And then just some games that I have. Sword Art Online Lost Song, which is pretty fun. Evolve, which is really fun. And then Battlefield 4, which I've been playing a lot recently. And then to continue with the games, I'll go backwards. Alrighty. Here is Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for the GameCube. Godzilla Save the Earth, which is still my favorite Godzilla game to this day, and my very first one. Godzilla Unleashed for the PS2. Godzilla Unleashed for the Wii. Godzilla Unleashed for the DS. And here is Godzilla for the PS4. Then down here... Alrighty. Film cut off. Running too long. Here is the Godzilla the Series. What do you call this? Game Boy game. And then I'm really confused because I do not see my Godzilla Domination for the GameCube over here. I bet it's in here. I bet it's in the case. I'm not going to try to take that out so everything doesn't fall again. Alrighty. And to finish this off, we will go through all the films. Here's the original King Kong film. Gojira, Godzilla Raids Again, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Rodan, The Mysterians, which I have yet to watch, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Godzilla vs. Mothra, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Invasion of Astro Monster, Rodan / War of the Gargantuas, the Gamera Legacy set with 11 films, so all but one, Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, Ultraman the Complete Series, Daimajin on Blu-ray, the trilogy, King Kong Escapes, Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla's Revenge, Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster and Godzilla on Monster Island, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Red Baron and Iron King on DVD, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 1 on DVD, Terror of Mechagodzilla, Godzilla 1985 or 4, or The Return of Godzilla, Godzilla vs. Biollante, Godzilla vs. King Kong, and Godzilla and Mothra the Battle for Earth, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and Godzilla vs. Destroya, the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy on Blu-ray, the Gamera trilogy on Blu-ray, Godzilla 1998, Godzilla 1998 the series, which is still my favorite monster series, Godzilla 2000, Godzilla vs. Mechagears, Godzilla Mothra King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All Out Attack, my favorite film, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, Godzilla Tokyo SOS, Godzilla Final Wars, which marks the final Godzilla film until later this year, which will be Shin Gojira, Peter Jackson's King Kong, Gamera the Brave, Monster X Strikes Back, this is Ultraman Mega Monster Battle, or Ultraman Galaxy. Hang on, let's see if this has the title on here. Yeah, Mega Monster Battle, Ultraman Galaxy the film. And then this is the sequel, Ultraman Zero the Revenge of Belial. And then the sequel to that, which is 2 episodes, or 4, something like that. It's got 2 discs in there. Ultraman Zero vs. Killer Beatstar, Pacific Rim, Godzilla 2014, and that ends the films. And then we also have Numagiris on DVD, which is I believe it's Mr. Hosonuma's film. Don't quote me on that. I'll post his Facebook and YouTube in the description below. So yeah, that marks the collection update for this year. Oh, and there's the Godzilla bag. So we'll just do one quick run through everything. So yeah, stay strong, Kaiju fans.